Hello, hello, hello. It's Sunday. I am 4 days behind on my lives. So I finally got the desire to do some stamping. And I'm gonna wait to see if anybody joins. Let's see if I got enough battery on this phone to share it so people would know I'm live. This is just an impromptu. I'll give it a few seconds. So today I'm gonna play with Colorado Craft Company Big and Bold stamp that I won on Daniel West, Delinardi's channel. And this one is the Hibiscus Hummingbird. And I'm just going to play and figured. So yesterday what I did was I played with the hummingbird. That's what kind of got me motivated. Hi, Miss Sherry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I won this stamp set on Delinardi's. Thank you. Thank you. So I figured I would play with it. And I was allowed to choose whichever stamp set I wanted. So I went through their stamps. I was like, well, spring is coming. And I know a lot of people like flowers. I'm not the biggest flower person, but hibiscus are pretty. So I figured I would play around. And also, I was printing out some cuties, which, of course, I don't have them sitting here anymore because I already put them in my other room on a mirror. But on Cricut printable vinyl. And once they're cut out, do you love butterflies, birds, and flowers? Awesome. Awesome. Well, this one will suit you today then. So it says, you've enriched my life in so many ways. That applies to you guys. I'm sending you some love today. So I think I'll be using this stamp set a lot because I love the hummingbird. Absolutely love the hummingbird. So let me move my camera just a little and I'll show you the one I paint colored yesterday. See, there he is. I put him on my Cricut. Isn't it a great sentiment? So there's a, I can't zoom in, otherwise I would. But that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be playing around. And as I was saying, go back to where I was. Okay, so I printed that. I did not print. I stamped out that hummingbird on Cricut printable vinyl. Because when you print something in Cricut's print and cut, you always have leftover because it just wastes a lot of paper. Lots of paper if you're using paper, or like the printable vinyl, you have so much left over out of what you're printing. And so I said, well, why can't I stamp and color on it? Hi, Miss Gloria. So I was wanting, I'm like, why can't I stamp and color on it? And then my images would be stickers, but I stamped and colored them. So that's what I did with the hummingbird, and I'm going to do them again, but this time I'm going to do them live. Now, these aren't going to, he's not going to fit completely like on this. So I'm just going to kind of like, I don't know, I'm going to try to get creative. And then, of course, I'll probably pull out some cardstock. But I love this card set, stamp set. Absolutely love it. And it's by Colorado Craft Company. It's their Big and Bold. And you guys, if you watch Delinardi, you've already seen this because it's not a brand new stamp set. It's brand new to me, and I love it. And it's called Hibiscus Hummingbird. So, all right. Matter of fact, I won this in the live where he made cards with this stamp set. So, okay. Let me entertain you. How is everybody doing on this Sunday? So first things first is I want to take this here and I want to put the bird. He's only going to be partially on here because he's not going to fit on the whole thing. But that's okay if he's going off of it, right? So let's pick him up off of here. So come up off of there. He sticks real good. And let's just kind of like put them like that. Yeah, we'll put them like that. Well, I kind of... Yeah, and then when I can do it a flower that he can be right next to. And I'm trying to use up this printable vinyl. See, it's Cricut printable vinyl. See? It's not cardstock. But I was like, I don't understand why we wouldn't be able to stamp on it. If we can print on it, we should be able to stamp on it. Right? Let's see if this is any better. Let's see. There, I think that'll work. Alright, and we're going to get some black memento ink. Are you guys crafting anything today? Or if you're cooking dinner, what you're cooking for dinner? I'm eating crackers to help with my acid reflux while I wait on some acid reflux medicine my brother's bringing home. I took some omeprazole, but it is not helping, so I'm hoping whatever he brings home helps. Oh, this is such a pretty birdie. I'm going to let it sit a second and let the ink get in there. And say, okay, fingers, don't go numb yet. We just started. They can't go numb now. So when you said Ryan was live, you mean like Grunge Glitter? Ryan? That guy? Is that who's live right now? Look at that. How pretty is that, y'all? Right? I bet we can... Oh, look. I'm glad that didn't get my skin. That would have hurt. Let's cut him off of there, because we're going to color him. And now we're going to do a flower. We're going to see if we can't do this flower somehow. Let's take him off. I did say hello to you, Gloria, didn't I? I think I did. All right, Linda, put him back on your stamp set. Where he goes. I love this stamp set. All right, so we put him back. And now, I don't have the big Misty, so I don't know if this is even going to fit in this Misty. Is this even going to fit in here? That stamp set is not going to fit in the mini Misty, guys. Which means I have to pull out my Tim Holtz platform, because that's the only other big... What is that on my table? I'm telling you, I am having the worst luck keeping things clean. What is that? It was on the back of my Misty, whatever it was. Okay. Let's see, where is it? Wasn't counting on that. And I'm not cutting my stamp. Yeah, you don't want... I've watched them a couple of times, but I'm not all about the sales. Oh, wow. This thing is like filthy, guys. So please don't judge me by how dirty this thing is. Oi, Linda. You have got to stop this. You have got to start preparing better. I don't even want to bring it up on camera until I get it wiped off. This is atrocious. Atrocious, I tell you, atrocious. And I have a saying on here already. What? There's that stamp I was looking for. Okay. Let's pull that stamp off, because that's not the one we're doing today. The one we're doing today is the Colorado Craft Company stamp. All right, y'all. I'm sorry about how filthy this thing is. But here we are. Here we are. All right. So that one goes to my... So these two little round... I didn't see... Sherry said she is watching Ryan's live and cooking dinner. That's why I asked if it was Ryan from Glitter Grunge. I don't know if there's other Ryans out there. All right, so I want to do the flower. Let's get the flower. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same Ryan. I don't know. I've watched him a couple of times. I just, like I said, he does a lot of sales stuff that, and I'm not doing sales, so. All right, I think that is what I want right there. Right there. So we'll put that there. We'll put this one here. And that one there. And hope that that holds. Okay. Now, I don't usually use this one because it doesn't usually stamp as good as my Misty does. I have a harder time with this one getting a good, and it could just be me. Because a lot of other people, I know that if I put stamps here, this was the first platform I had, and I got very lucky. I got it for like $19. Oh, on his Color and Recover channel? Okay. So does that mean that it's just coloring? It's not sales or anything? I mean, I don't mind watching his stuff. I just, look at that. That didn't hold it very good. So now we got to hope that I have that in the right spot. Let's ink it up and just stamp it and see what we get. And what we get is what we get. So it is this end over here. I like that he has a Color and Recover channel thing. I didn't know that. I thought he only had the Glitter Grunge channel. I'll have to check it out. He's pretty talented, you know? But I'm not on here to discuss him. I'm on here to discuss Linda. Me, 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 me. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I want to talk about... Oh, I can't sing that. I could get copyrighted, right? So I'm just trying to let the paper absorb the ink a little because, you know, printers actually print lay the ink down on it. So I don't know. Guys, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking. I'm home alone and I'm talking, and it didn't stamp well. So we're going to have to try it again and hope that it's lined up right. Hopefully I'm going to have it lined up right. If I double stamp this, I'm going to be upset. That flower turned out kind of pretty though. Let's see what we can do here. All right, flower, come on. Stamp correctly, please. Oh, I think I'm double stamping. I'll just do it, Linda. It'll be all right. I bet I am. I bet I'm double stamping. Elizabeth is his moderator, right? Isn't she one of his moderators? Meatloaf. I wanted that the other day, but I wasn't wanting to heat this house up, so I ended up just making hamburgers out of the hamburger meat I took out. I hope I come to your house for some dinner, Miss Sherry. Yep, I double stamped it, guys. I think this flower would be salvageable because it's a flower, but that's not going to work. You see what I mean about I have a hard time with this platform. The Mystic would have been dead on. No, not necessarily. All right, let's see. I just got to bzz, 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 bzz. Now, what is that going to print off? I want the flowers to be pretty good. To be like that. Okay, let's really ink it up. And see if we can't get it to do like we want. Ink, ink, ink. And I'm only stamping it once this time. Make sure it's on there. It is. I need to put, this came off of a solar light, and I need to put a bottom on it and turn it into one of those things. Oh, you forgot how long it took. You don't fix it often. Yet he did. And out here in Florida, and especially now that we're down to one AC in the front of the house, because we have window units. Here, let's try it this way with the ball instead. I don't like to heat the house up. Let's give it CPR. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. No. I wanted to do something different that not everybody is doing, and not everybody is stamping on Cricut printable vinyl. And I said, but why not? Why aren't we? If we're using it, why aren't we doing that? Why are we just throwing our stuff away to be wasted? It's like we spent money, or if somebody gave it to you, somebody else spent money on it. You know, it's like, look, that one probably stamped because it's stuck. Let's see if we can do the reveal. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, that's going to be pretty. It's going to be so pretty. And look. With our little hummingbird. Oh, it's going to be beauty-muss. Maybe. Depends on. Hi, Miss Susie. From Illinois. Down here in Florida, we say hello. All right, so I am going to color the, so this is Cricut printable vinyl. I've said that, I think, several times, but I'm going to color it using Arteza markers. Yes, I'm going to color alcohol markers on Cricut printable vinyl. So I'm going to, because I want him to be a ruby red-throated hummingbird, I'm going to use ruby red, A411, and I'm going to put a little ring on her neck, because that's how it is. The rest of them is like a greenish color. So then I'm just going to use a mix of teal, turquoise, jungle green, apple green, and maybe some cerulean blue. I don't know. I'm just going to start with the jungle green. I'm going to start with the jungle green. How are you today, Miss Susie? And I'm just going in like little squiggles, because you see how the feathers, it's feathers. So it's not a smooth, it's kind of like they've got lines and ruffles. And so I'm just going to do like a squiggly type coloring, like squiggle here, squiggle there, squiggle here, squiggle there. You know, I'm going to do the colors in the order of like where I think the shadows might be. Like there's probably a little shadow under the eye right here. And maybe right here under the, right here, underneath. And then definitely right here. Because, I mean, they showed it for us right there in the stamp. And right here, right here. It's wherever I think is a shadow, like, piece. And I'm just going to do it all throughout. There's no rhyme, no reason. Just mixing the colors up. Because if you've ever seen a hummingbird up close, they're kind of like multicolors of their colors that they have. They're like, the sun glistens off them almost like a, they almost look like glitter on them or something. They're beautiful, especially the ruby red, the ruby red throated. By the time I get done, all these colors are going to be all mixed up. Probably won't be able to distinguish any of them from each other. Okay, so that is the green, and that was A2553 jungle green. I don't know what color in Copic marker that would be. Now I'm going to take the teal. Oh, I forgot to put down my ruby red throat so that I'm not, see, I'm not supposed to have green in the red. It's supposed to just be the red. Alright, now I'm going to use teal, which is a blue-green. Remember, I'm just like coming up off the colors that are already here now that I already laid down. I don't know if that turquoise is going to be darker. I'm like, I should have tested them first. I mean, I'm Linda, so of course I don't think ahead like that, but I really should have tested them first to see which one is going to be darker. Because if the turquoise is going to end up being darker, it should have went down first, but we'll find out here in a second. So here's the turquoise now. According to the lid, the way the lid makes it look, it won't be. Like it'll be lighter. Nope, it's darker. It's darker. So now I got to mix that all up. And I'll have to go back over. Oh, maybe not. It might. I don't know. No, it's hard for me to tell. Just doing some squiggles. See, we're going to be throwing some apple green in here because the ruby throated is more green than blue. So now we're going to go in with the apple green. They do look shiny. What you making for dinner, Miss Susie? Oh, I think I need to eat a couple more crackers, see if it doesn't help this pain I'm having. Acid reflux is flaring bad today. I'm trying to color before my fingers go completely numb. Just coloring just completely makes them numb. Baked potatoes and some steak. Gloria. And spaghetti. Oh, I love spaghetti, but my stomach, I can't do spaghetti like I used to. I gotta stay away from acidic foods. Trying to push some of that blue up into the green there. Because I don't want it to be such a stark difference. But that's alright. We'll get it fixed. If I go out of the lines a little, I'm not worried about it because I am going to fussy cut this out. Alright. And then I'm going to take the cerulean blue. I'm just going to kind of... It's like a lighter kind of blue. It kind of blends all these colors pretty good, I think. It's a really pretty blue on its own, see? I think I'm running out of ink in my markers. I think they're starting to dry up, which I think a couple years of coloring out of them, that was pretty good, you know? Alright, I have to eat a cracker. Get rid of this pain in my stomach. When I first colored that other one last night, I was like, he's kind of mottled looking. But once he dried completely, he looked so much better. Thank you, Sherry. So because hummingbirds have a sparkle shininess to them, right? I'm going to take my close to my heart. It's called avocado, and it's my glitter pen. I guess that's what they call it. I don't remember what they call them. I'm horrible. I'm supposed to be selling this stuff, and I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, and I'm just going to put some sparkle over them. And it's an avocado green, so if there's any spots it covers, it'll make it green. I'm not going to put it on the red, though. I do have some red stuff somewhere, but I don't want to. So anyway, I'm just putting this kind of green shimmer on them. I don't know if you guys can see the glittery to it. Let's see if it'll stay in focus. It won't. It's not letting me see it. Okay. Anyway. I think it, oh, there we go. Really seeing here. So it sounds like my brother's home. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. My brother brought home my medicine for my stomach, so hopefully that'll make the pain go away. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so pretty when it dries because it's going to be sparkly. Let's see if you guys can see over here what I'm talking about. See how it's got that little bit of, you guys can't see it. It's sparkly. Anyway, so we're going to set that aside and let that dry. Oh. Now we're going to take and color the pretty flower. And we're going to use the Copic markers I have, and we're going to use RV25, which is Dog Rose Flower. Then we have R14 Light Rouge, and R17 is Lipstick Orange. That's going to be for the flower part. And then for the leaves, I'm going to use the Jungle Green and the Olive Green, and I'll probably bring in some Apple Green. But right now we're going to do the flower. I forgot yellow for this stuff right there. Let me grab a yellow color. Do I have a yellow color? I don't know. Oh no. I don't see yellow. I see yellow and I don't see my yellow green. There's my yellow green. There's my yellow green. That's not yellow because I don't have a yellow, but we may throw some cotton candy and pink in here too. For the heck of it. Just because I'm Linda and that's how Linda does things. It's like crazy. Wait, I don't know where my yellow went. Oh wait, do I see it? Is that it? Yeah, sunflower yellow, that'll work. All right, let's do that first. Let's get the yellow in. So I'm just going to put the yellow right there. I love hibiscus, they're so pretty. Okay. Let's see, anywhere else has yellow? Let's see, that's yellow. No. All right, so let's take our RV25. That's not my darkest one, is it? I don't think so. But we'll see. It might be. Might just have a really light colored. All right. Lesson of the day, Linda, is check your colors before you put them down. It's a thing I forgot about doing. And I forget the golden rule on how this works. Yeah, I think that one's kind of darker. Let's see how this one goes. Yep, that one is the darker one. It should have been down first. We can always add this other color back later. That's all. It's no big deal. Because it's darker, it'll just go right over it, mix in with it, and by the way, thank you for joining me. If you'll hit that thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. If you'd share the video, that would be cool. Let other people know that we're live right now. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you're watching the replay, welcome. Thank you for joining in and watching me during the replay. And if you're here with the live, thank you for sticking this out and visiting with me today on this Sunday. Okay, let's throw some other color on it now. And this is the even lighter one. But it's okay. And the lights hit them. The colors change throughout anyway, so it's okay. It's all good. Okay. Hear it squeaking. That's really pretty. That's not really the color I was going for, though. And here's our original color that we started with, which will be darker than that color, I do believe. Kind of makes you go, is it orange? Is it pink? Which one is it? The color is changing right before our eyes. You don't burn my meatloaf. Guys, if there's a rule about sticking with the family of color, I don't stick with it. I do whatever, like, there's no, nature is not running by a color chart. She's just not. Mother Nature is not running by a color chart. Let's take a little bit of this ruby red, and just for shadow purposes. So my camera loses focus when I try to bring it up close. It doesn't stay focused on the object. I don't think it's very clear down there either. Heck, I don't know. I don't know. Dooby 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 doo wah wah. Don't know why I'm painting the stems red instead of green, but I did. Oh no. Oh, you forgot to grab a pot holder. Oh no. That's not cool. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm just going to color it like that anyway. Did you burn it real bad, Gloria? Or like, is it something? Excuse me, guys. I'm having to eat a cracker to help with this pain in my stomach. I have gastritis real bad. Acid reflux gastritis, and it's just like flared bad today. And I had told Miss Sherry that I would do a live either Friday or Saturday, and well, here it is Sunday. And I'm like, okay, Linda, suck it up, Buttercup. It's time to get out there. Your friends are calling. And I don't know why I'm using yellow green for this, but it's not going to stay that way because yellow green is not going to work. Yeah, yellow green's not going to work. It might work if I just like dabble a little bit of it in here. But I want apple green. That's the color I like the most, I think. Or maybe some olive green. I don't know. If I had more... Where is my apple green? That's teal. There's jungle green. It's right in front of my face. It's apple green. Just a sting? Okay, cool. Them stings are bad enough. I tell you, when I worked at Cracker Barrel, I would get some burns that were just like, oh boy. Alright, see, this should be green, not red. I'm making it brown. Do you see that? The flower's brown. But it's okay. So just a note. Green and pinkish red and oranges make brown. But it's okay. Do you know why? Because brown is in nature too. And even though it looks muddy, I don't care. Because guess what? Muddy is a nature color too. And then we're going to take this olive green. And we're just going to bring it in there that way. Because I think that it's more... So the colors move around pretty good on this printable vinyl, y'all. These alcohol colors, I'm wondering what alcohol ink would do on them. Because this is like moving kind of easy. Let's see if we can push that color up out of the way there. Now it just muddied my marker. Alright. I'll put a little in there. Just as we can. And we'll pretend this is a leaf and not a flower. Okay. Isn't that pretty, guys? Now I can use this on cardstock, or I can use it as a sticker. Because it's vinyl, it peels off and is sticky on the back. And I'm not too thrilled with my hummingbird this time. I can't pull it off, but my hummingbird, the first time I colored, I did him more blue, and he was prettier. He was lighter in color. Wonder if I can lighten this guy up. Let's see if we can lighten him up. I don't know about it because I got that glitter on there, but let's see what we can do. See if we can lighten him up a little. Yeah, it's removing that glitter, I think. Oh, I know what I need to do, but I can't do it because I need to do what Daniel does and restamp, and then that would bring the black to be more noticeable. But I'm going in with a lighter green-like color. I'm kind of cleaning up a little. The lighter color will kind of remove the darker color a little. But at least we'll push it around. I know most people are like, well, you're just adding more color. No, I'm actually removing some color. I'm definitely, you know what it is? That glitter stuff just, like, it darkened everything. And this marker is kind of removing the glitter stuff. Or at least pushing it. Let's see if we can lighten that red up, too. so it looks more red. A lighter color than the color that's there will kind of lift the color completely. I don't want it completely lifted. Oh, but it did. You see that? Why did it do that? Now I gotta see if there's a hole in my vinyl. Hi, Thelma. Hi, Cordelia. You're okay. There was no time. There's nobody on time or late. This is a spur of the moment because I didn't do one Wednesday, so I'm doing one today. Well, see, this is... Nope, no hole, see? And look, the ink does not go through it, guys. So I just need to let that dry and see if I can't lay a darker color back down again. I think he looks better already, though. Let's fussy cut. Let's do some fussy cutting. So, if you guys use Cricut printable vinyl and you have leftover pieces, do not throw them away. You can create stickable stamped images. Oh, look, I didn't paint his little feetsies, but that's okay. We're just going to cut him off. I probably shouldn't do that, but I did. I cut off his feet. I'm so cruel. That's cruelty to animals, Linda. Oh, I didn't paint his beak either. Ugh. Okay, it's all right. La 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 la. Makes me want to get out my alcohol inks if I even have any that aren't dried out. I don't know if I even really have any of them left. And play if I do. So the little secret, if I haven't already told you guys this, to fussy cutting, not that I'm that good at it, but I learned from May, is that your scissors, if you angle them, you can see where you're cutting better instead of cutting straight like this. I didn't cut his beak off. His beak is right there. I'm not that cruel. I'm going to at least let him eat just because he can't walk. I didn't cut his beak off. He still has his beak. The only reason he doesn't have his tail is because he's going to be coming off the page or off the flower. If I decide, I may just hang him up on a mirror. I may not even make a card with these guys. I may just put them on a mirror because I think they're so pretty. You know, it's like they're stickers now. And I can use them for card making, or I can use them for home decor, or whatever my little heart fancies. And we're not going to clip his wings because we want him to fly. Say, fly, little birdie, fly. Fly, birdie, fly. Flutter by in the sky. Don't do no ickies in my eye. I just made that up. Flutter by in the sky. You look so pretty, fluttering by. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Look at how pretty he is, guys. He's so pretty. Now I want more dark on that. Now that it's dry, let's see if we, yep, look, we can darken it right back up, just not too dark. There we go. There we go. And he's purty again. He's purty. Oh, excuse me. What color should I do his beak? Should I make it a blue? A gray? I think a gray. I don't remember. They never still long enough to really see their beaks that good. You know what, y'all? That's like masking. That would make a really good mask if I didn't want to use it on a card or something. I'm looking for a gray for his beak. That's what I'm doing, Linda. Linda, you're looking for a color. Yeah, and for, we're just going to go with it. We don't know. Is it going to be, it'll be all right. Yeah, that's a good color for the beak. And then we'll make cerulean blue his eyeball. We'll give him a little blue eyeball. That you can't see now because I colored it in. And then, look, our flower. I'm playing, y'all. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing. Black. His beak should be black. And it's my hummingbird. Oh, I know, right there, Dia, but see, we can have him just like that on something. On a card. We can put him on a card. Just like that. Isn't that beautiful? And we can do this, look. So that way I don't have to fussy cut a whole lot here. Oh, I'm going to have to fussy cut because I'm looking for cardstock. I haven't played with my cards in a while, but I didn't plan on. Let's see what I had in these boxes over here. Let's see. I have this box that might have cardstock, and it does. Let's see what color. What is that? Hey, look. That's one of my old. Gloria, does that look familiar to you? Look, I have these card bases we can add it to. That's from an old kit that I got. I'm tired of pinks, and I'm never tired of pinks. That's a lie, Linda. That is such a lie. But I'm not looking to do pink right now. Well, here we go. Look. Let me do it on the green. Here's enough what I have in my stash here. We have those. And then, I don't want to say the company because they're the competition of the company of the avocado pens. They're Gloria's company. Let's see. Oh, we're going to have a sentiment. I'm going through an old kit. That I have here. Let's see. Now these are all A2 card size bases. And then I have this base here. Also, they might look good on. I think this is going to be the one though, but that's kind of small, huh? It's more like a little thank you card. I don't know, that other one might be that small when I fold it. We'll find out in a minute. We're going to take those out just in case for sentiments. We'll see. But I'm going to look in this other box I have. And yeah, I'm not showing the boxes. I guess I could. See, I have these boxes of kits that I have bought and purchased and have never used all the way with, look at this. That'd be pretty. We could use that. There's my mini envelope thing I was looking for. Okay, there's black cardstock. Here's just this color. This should look very familiar to you, Miss Gloria. These are cute little vellum leaves that we can probably add. All right, I think we're like, oh, look at these. I think we're good. I don't think I need anything else in this box. I need to use these. That's what I need to do. Oh my gosh, the little envelopes for the little cards. I forgot I even had those. Okay, y'all see what we got coming up, right? I have stuff I have got to use. Use it and get it out of the craft room, Linda. More of those leaves. I could even make up little card kits if anybody would want one. I think that's what I should do. I think I should offer you guys a card kit so you can make a card. A surprise card kit. Why, Linda? Why what? It's the company that you sell stuff for. Don't you sell Stampin' Up? This is Stampin' Up. This is one of their kits. All this stuff that I just pulled out is all Stampin' Up product. These little vellum leaves. These are okay. All right, let's see. We have to organize. We have to make some sense of this, not just have a mess on the table, Linda. Come on, that's what you're doing. All right, we're going to fold that up. I think that would be pretty. That one kind of selling me here. We have that. It would have to go like that. This is supposed to be the inside. Yeah, it's supposed to be hanging down. Okay. Oh, it can be open like that, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Then we have that. And this one's bigger, so I like that one better. Look at all this ink I've got. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you didn't notice? Well, I don't know how long you've been doing Stampin' Up, but all these little things, like this came in a paper pumpkin kit. This came in the thank you card kit. I think that's what it was. It says thank you in black with gold around the letters in different languages. And then it has all these pretty. This is from the paper pumpkin. And I wasn't going to be saying the company, but this is also. Okay, so we have to look and see what we think this is going to look good on. Uh-oh, I just lost a vellum leaf. No. I don't like the black. He kind of gets lost in the black. No, because I kind of lose my flower, so I don't really want these little things. Yeah, I don't think I like the striping. I can tell you these are too little. That other one was too little. These are too little. Maybe for like just the bird or just flowers, but I think this one's going to have to be the color. The color of the day. Let's see. My problem with that, it doesn't make sense that the flower stops before the end of the page. Now, I know this flower will pop right off of that black. But I don't think well, I don't know, I think maybe I do like the striped after all. And then I'll have a sentiment. Let me look at it on the screen, because sometimes when I look on the screen, yeah, no, I don't like that. Let's try it this way. Yeah, I might actually like that. Hi, Pam. This doesn't have to necessarily be, because that takes up too much space. I think the black. What do y'all think? Striped, tan color, or black? Oh, of course the flower will end up getting trimmed off, but we'll make sure the bird doesn't. So we'll just trim it from this end. And we'll move the flower over a little more, so I don't want the birdie any trimmed any more than he already is. I could turn the card this way. I could just have him coming in like that. on the striped paper and not fussy cut the flower out. And he can just come like that. I think I like that. What do y'all think? And then I'll put a sentiment. Cut the black and make a border around the flower paper, then pop up the bird. Cut the black and make a border around the flower paper. So the black is going to be the border for the flower. I can fussy cut the flower. Which I'm going to fussy cut the flower. You think the black layer was better under that? So the black layer, like that. Or I could always turn. See, remember, this is where the flower got cut off. So, and this white's going to go away because I'm going to fussy cut the majority of that white away. So it's going to be black here. Maybe I may just cut the sticker down and leave it white. No, because I don't have any white. Then it's upside down. On the bird is cut off too because his tail is cut off. So flip this down this way, right here, right there. Put my bird right here like this. Put this in the middle. And have gray border, right? I agree with Gloria. Don't fussy cut the flower. Okay, leave the flower alone. Just a black border around the paper with the flower. Just mat the white piece with black. Okay. So trim the flower down and then create a small border around. Is that so? Then create a small border around and then put it on this one. I'm thank you for letting me pick your brains because my brain wasn't working. All right. I won't fussy cut the flower. But to do this, I do have to do some measuring, and I have to get my trimmer. And I have to take a sip of coffee because that doesn't help. Yes, no more of the stripes. Yes, so more of the stripes will show. Oh, okay. So basically, okay. Now, should I cut it so that, see how, all right, when I do this, you see how this goes from end to end? Should I do it so that, because remember, I have to, now, should I cut it so that, I have to cut that piece off. And that's dirty too. That has a, that's why I was going to fussy cut. I wasn't worrying about all that. But, so that it's just like that and that on both sides. so that it's stripes, black, flower, a little bit of black, and stripes, but not on the side, correct? And then we'll pop this bird up. And then we'll pop this bird up right here, because I want him eating out of the center of this one. And then we can put a little sentiment somewhere, or no sentiment. Okay. Alrighty. Butterfly in the sky. Stop trying to do that in my eye. Alright. Right now, this is, oh my gosh, way too big. It's 5.5. Which means this is 5.5 also. Yep. So, should I make this 5.25? I think so. So we're just gonna go just like, so it should be 5.25. So I'm gonna put it like that. No, I don't want any of the big part of the flower cut off. That's horrible, but I don't. Five and a quarter, and it should cut off that ugly little thing I did right there. Oh, look at this. No wonder I've got ink everywhere. I left the lid off. Oh my gosh. Guys, look at this. I stuck my arm completely in the ink. Completely left it open. Didn't even feel it. Breathe in, breathe out. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so this measures at 2 3/4. Is that what I'm seeing? Yes, I'm seeing 2 3/4 on that. So I want to make this 3. Okay, guys, I'm just going with this. I'm doing something crazy here because my comprehension level sucks. So look, see, that gives me the border that I wanted, right? That's too big of a border, but y'all are going to get mad at me. Cut black at 3. That's what I'm doing. Okay, Gloria, I'm on the right. Okay, yes, 3. Okay, yes. Woo, okay. So this is where we're going to be at. We're going to have that there. And then we're going to have this there, like that. Like that. And we can just put a sentiment on that, but we're not going to. We're going to add our birdie. Oh, you guys can't even see now. Hold on. So I figured out where all this ink is coming from down here. My arm. Boy, it looks brighter on the screen than it does right here in front of me. Okay, I'm waiting for a couple of yes, yes, yes. While I look for a rag to wipe my arm off. Well, I can't find a baby white. I don't know what I did with them. They must be out in the other room. But I do have some water and a paper towel. And then we'll start gluing here in a second. So guys, this is how you use Cricut printable vinyl to make cards with. You have your friends in the chat tell you, yep, nope, yep, nope, because I was lost. I was completely lost. So I appreciate all the help because I was lost. I know I'm glad I realized where that ink was coming from before I made an even bigger mess than I already had. Okay. La 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 la. Okay, guys, I have the ink off my arm. Or at least enough to finish this project. And then I have the sentiments. Before we start, let's tack all this down. All right, I need those poppy dot things I had. Here they are. And I'm just going to glue the black straight down. Has anybody heard from or seen Kim lately? I haven't been seeing her when I do my lives and things. I think she's mad at me or doesn't like me anymore. Okay. And here's one of the cool things. Check this out. La 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 la. All right, let's hope I did it right. That by itself is pretty. I love that. I'm so glad y'all walked me through the matting of it. Okay, now we have to add this guy. So if we're going to pop dot them, we're going to have to get our powder tool powder bag, our embossing buddy here. And we're going to have to get the sticky off the back of him after we put some pop dots on him before we peel the pop dots. Because otherwise, what's going to happen is I'm going to have all kind of crap stuck to him. How am I going to do that? I need to pop him up. I mean, I'd have to, plus he'd cut his shape out. Well, maybe it won't come off the backing. We'll try that and see. Worst comes to worst. Oh, you know what? Okay, Pam. Enjoy meal planning. So this is it. The recipient of the card not only gets a card, but she gets a hummingbird sticker. Because I leave the backing on, right? And I put the pop dots on the backing. I guess. I don't know. His beak is just not going to be popped up. It's going to be going downward, kind of like, I think. I don't know, but I do know is that this pain in my stomach has got to stop. It's going up into my neck. I need to go out there and eat some more than crackers. Sorry, I got a cracker in my mouth. Hi, Dawn. Hello. I am not good with these things, y'all. I'm just not good with these things. Okay, two more. Well, two more. And then we can put our little hummingbird on our card. Okay. Stay on there. Please and thank you. Not on my finger. Okay. So we want the card. Let's make sure that everybody can see. Thank you, Dawn. Thank the ladies in here, too, for helping me walk through this. So we're going to take it. Now, remember, I cut his feet off, and his tail is partially cut. So I'm going to have him pop dotted like that. And he covers up any of the messes. Yes, ma'am. I stamped it on Cricut printable vinyl scrap. The bird and the flower, both of them. Yep. Yep, both of them. So now we have 2 sentiments that come with this, but I just don't feel a sentiment is necessary. There's not always a sentiment necessary. I think a sentiment is going to mess it up. Yeah. Yep, it does. Because it's that Cricut printable vinyl. So yes, it is matte, not glossy. The only reason there's any shine to this is because I took the Close to My Heart glitter pen and I went over him. And then I ended up going back and undoing a little bit of it because he was too dark. So recap. I took what was left of the little Cricuts that I printed yesterday, and I took my scraps that I had from my Cricut printable vinyls, which, see, look, see, I don't know if you can even see the word. See the little Cricut antenna? Well, I was making some printed sticker, yeah, okay, yeah. Cricut cuties, I was print and cutting them. But there's so much of this left over because their print and cut is like, so you waste a lot of it. And I was like, well, why can't I just stamp on that and color it? So I tried it, and I got that guy yesterday. The little hummingbird that's on my Cricut now. And I was like, yay. And the, so then I was like, well, let me play some more with this. And then I was like, oh, I bet the girls would all like to see this on my live. So let me go live. So yeah, see? And look, let me show you something, because he is printable vinyl. He will come right off of there. If the person you give it to wants a sticker, they have a sticker, see? And the alcohol ink that I colored with does not go through it because it's made to print on. It was just a flash thought. I don't like to waste product because I can't just go out and buy more, so it's like, let me use what I have. And Dee and Judy, which you guys hear that name a lot, gave me this, gave me that. Well, they gave me in the stack, they gave me this big old box of craft stuff and a whole bunch of craft papers, and in it was the Cricut printable vinyl. They basically stocked my craft room. So I could keep on keeping on. So I can keep trying. Hello, Debbie J. Thank you for telling everybody to smash that like. I appreciate it. So, Debbie J, you just got here. I don't know how much you heard of what we did today. Hey, is this a good time on Sundays? Seems like everybody's popping in. I don't know how I missed it earlier when you said. Oh, you guys did the summit. I signed up and I was going to do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it. I just did make my cards up and, my season cards. I don't know. I just wasn't up for it. That's right. You performed. You were in it, personally in it, and I missed your class, but I have 24 hours to go see it, right? I'm signed up for it. Do I have 24 hours to go watch it, or did I already just miss it? Am I run out of time? I just couldn't bring myself to sit in front of the computer and do all that. Okay, I'll do the premiere with you then. What time is that? Oh, I missed it. Okay, I missed it. Oh, no. Oh, Debbie J, I'm sorry. So, okay, ladies, recap. 11 tomorrow is your premiere? Okay. I think on YouTube here, right? Because I'm pretty sure I have my reminder set. Oh, Dawn, I feel so bad that I'm... So tomorrow is Monday, so you have a premiere tomorrow on Monday, and then you have a live on Tuesday. Well, this is February. That was the one she just did Thursday, Sherry. That's what I'm saying. I just, guys, I'm just getting back into wanting to make cards again. So anyway, recap. Card kits from stamping companies like Stampin' Up, Close to My Heart, Cardstock, black cardstock that the ladies walked me through trimming down to decide where to put it. This image, the hummingbird and the flower, is, they're not on their stamp set like they're supposed to be, so we have to show it like this. Is Colorado Craft Company stamp that I had won from Del and Artie. But Colorado Craft Company, they're big and bold. And it's called Hibiscus Hummingbird. And that is the stamp set. And if you have a mini Misty, this will not fit in it. So if you're stamping with a mini Misty and you have a bigger Misty or a bigger stamping platform, then use that. If not, then you're going to need to find a stamping block, because this is too big for the Misty. Unless you're like some people who don't mind cutting their stamps. I don't cut my stamps because I don't trust myself not to lose the other part. Well, anyway, so that's how we came up with that card today. Ladies, thank you for your help during it. You do have that set. Awesome, Cordelia. Welcome back, Pam. Hi, Tiffany. Everybody, Tiffany's here. Miss Hilario. She's in the building. You always catch me at the end, Tiffany. It's like, I'm going to stay on just because you're here. You always catch me at the very end, tail end. Yeah, I didn't catch anybody's summit classes. I completely forgot the summit was going, and I totally just couldn't get myself into. I was like, I'm telling you guys, this is like, You missed 3 days if you haven't watched it this weekend. It's like over, I think, isn't it? Isn't the summit like over now? I missed Daniel. I missed Tiffany. I missed Debbie J. I missed all my buds. I missed all my peoples. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got 24 hours to watch some that did in the last 24 hours, if I can bring myself to it. But, right, right, right. So anybody that in the last 24 hours, okay, say like from 7 p.m. yesterday, you have an hour left to watch their 7 p.m. show yesterday because that'll be your 24 hours. Yes, I can probably catch today's. Did you do it today, Tiffany? Were you today? Yeah, I missed Debbie J. She was Thursday. Now, I think I'll have to go back and start watching them. What's left to watch? Yesterday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So that's probably around 2 or 3 here. So I just missed you. Ardith did today? Cool. I'll get to watch Ardith. Oh man, it had all my good people this time. No, Debbie J, I can't. If I had money, I could, but I don't have any income. It would be a good deal. It is. It's a very worthy deal because not only do you just get the classes, but like the classes where they have SVGs and you get free printables and you get all that stuff that you don't get as a free ticket holder. And I missed Mary Polenko also. Oh my gosh. Well, I can still watch her till 10 a.m. tomorrow. Cool. So I'll get to see Ardith and I'll get to see Mary Polenko. Sweet. Sweet. So later, after I get my stomach settled, I'll go in and get set up and just start watching the summit stuff. But I had this great idea, guys, of using my scraps from my Cricut print and cuts, stamping on them, coloring them, and then using them to just do different things. Whether you want to make cards with them or like whoever gets this card will get a sticker. See? See, their little hummingbird will peel off as a sticker. Unless I keep doing that. Thank you, Tiffany. For after my mom died in October, I've was been struggling with the getting into doing the cards, and I tried to go gung ho and just keep going, and it kind of burnt me out. Instead of taking pause, stepping back, and it kind of like burned me out. And so now I'm getting back into the cards and all that again. And I saw this sitting there. I had this stamp set that I won from Daniel Dale and Artie's, and I had it sitting on top of my Cricut because I'm like, you're going to start making cards again. You're going to get there. And I cut out a Cricut Cutie print and cut, and the paper that was left over, I was like, ah, it was like, that heavenly aha moment. Ah, let's make a hummingbird. All right, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in here. Yes, I think I'm going to be doing some more card making now. I think I've got my card making back because I love this. I think it's so pretty, and I love that y'all help me make it. Miss Pam and Miss Gloria and all helping me get the matting done just right and all. Oh, if you're telling me you love me, I love you too. I love all you guys. So, all right, you guys. We know the song, right? And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. So long, farewell. I don't know how to end this. You're my crafty family too. I'm supposed to be saying goodbye. Goodbye. I can't get off. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you so much. All right, let's try this again. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na. No, that's get a job. That's not goodbye. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Sha-na-na-na-na. Good night, sweetheart.